Hey guys, welcome to the very first recap of Survivor Philippines. I'm so excited, and it was 1.5 delicious hours of TV tonight. So the castaways arrived in this junky old boat. They looked pretty unhappy on there. They were already split up into tribes. And they find out from Jeff Probsty, who pulls up in a motorboat, that 3 people are coming back. So they arrive like 2 seconds later, and it's Russell, Penner, and Michael Skupin. So Russell gets sent to join the Matsing tribe, and that's Angie, Roxy, Malcolm, Zane, and Denise. They split up the tribes pretty evenly. Like there was a returnee, an oldie, and then like the youngsters. Then Penner's tribe was Calabao, and that was Jeff, Carter, Dana, Dawson, and Katie. And then Skupin got Tandang, Lisa, Artis, Abby, RC, and Peter. So the hidden immunity idols will be in play, says Jeff. And you've got 60 seconds to load up all your crap, launch your raft, and get the hell out of here. So 2 minutes into it, Jeff's knee popped. Not Probst, the baseball player. So he was in quite a bit of pain. But now let's talk about the different camps. At Matsing, Russell does not want to be the leader, but he does. He totally wants to be the leader. He just can't help himself either. Malcolm started the fire in like under 45 minutes. That is probably like a record. That was awesome. And Zane made alliances with just about everyone on the tribe. Guy's got a weird strategy. Alright, but Malcolm and Denise made a pretty good alliance, pretty strong alliance in secret. Calabao, Jeff's knee is screwed. He jacked it up, and it's paining him, but he's persevering. He's a tough guy. And Dawson knows who he is because she went out with some guy who was really into baseball. So she's going to keep it a secret. She's going to put it in her vest pocket for later. And Penner is all idol crazy. He found the clue in the rice, and now he's looking all over for the freaking idol, but he's not finding it. And everybody's a little suspicious. At Tandang, RC isn't telling anyone that she's actually a Wall Street banker. Or Wall Street person. Yeah, she is a banker. Who cares? Do you think that is like gonna help you in the Philippines? There's no taxis here. There's no high heels. Abby, she is kind of flirtatious, let's say. She's going to use her curves as a weapon. She wants to use that to get ahead in the game. Good luck with that. Well, Pete thinks it's pretty cool, but alright, he's the only one. RC, she approaches Michael Skupin and is like, I want to make an alliance with you. Me, Abby, Pete, and you. And Michael's like, okay. And then he knows who Lisa is. And he's just about the only one who does, which is unbelievably surprising to me because my kids know who she is. I know who she is. She's about the same age as me. She lost all her money from the show, though, which really sucks. She said something about the 80s crash. A lot of people lost money, but that was an awful lot of money to lose. But you probably didn't make a good merchandising deal and all that, so you probably just took flat rate. But it probably wasn't you. It was probably your parents because you probably weren't old enough. Whatever. Anyhow, Michael is kind of deer in the headlights with her. It's really kind of weird. He's like starstruck. She's not that big a star, and besides, stars are just people too. Alright, so Skupin, he really wants to align with her because she's in his demographic. I mean, they're about the same generation. So he's stuck with the babies though, because he already made that alliance. He's acting like a baby. Maybe he just wants her to be his mom because he is covered with cuts. I can only imagine any one of those getting infected. He's kind of a klutz when it comes to the machete. Alright, so it's immunity challenge time. Each tribe is getting divided up into pairs within itself, so there's 3 pairs per tribe. They're like tied together. It's an obstacle course. Shocker! You gotta solve a puzzle. Shocker! Alright, the winner gets a complete fire starting kit. Second place gets flint. And third place, you fired. Wrong show. But it almost reminded me of Glengarry Glen Ross. You know, first place, you win a new car. Second place, you fired. Third place, you fired. But second place actually got something this time. Alright, so Calabao was behind. And Tandang was in the lead. But then things flopped. And Mat Singh fell behind. And it's not important. You just got to know that Russell's team lost. Well, Calabao came in first, and they got the whole kit. And Tandang came in second. They got the flint. But Russell's team lost, and Zane, but right before the challenge, was all like, well, if we lose, I guess we're going to vote Russell off. So Zane has some weird strategies. As soon as they get back from the challenge, he's all like, you know, guys, I sucked, and I'm not cut out for this, and blah, blah. And he's going on and on about how he should go home. And I'm like, what is wrong with him? It was in the bag that Russell should be going home. And you know what? Nobody wanted to vote him off. Nobody wanted to vote Zane off because he's the freaking life of the party. He's funny as S. And everybody just wants Russell out. With the exception of maybe Denise, because she doesn't probably spend a whole lot of time with Zane, so she doesn't know how fun he is. I don't know. Maybe she's just a stuffed shirt. So it's time for Tribal, and it's probesting time. Jeff asks, how is it with the returning players? And Denise says, well, it's pretty much of an asset because they've already been there, done that, and they can offer us some insight on how to survive. And Russell admits to making a huge mistake by really turning into a dictator. And everybody is like not liking him. I mean, it's so obvious at Tribal, all of the eye rolls and everything. And then he adds, I'd be shocked if I was voted off. And I was like, vote him off. I was dying. I just wanted him gone because I really don't like him. He seems like a very annoying person. Like, I'm sure his mom would probably vote him off. Alright, so it's time for the vote. No idol was used because nobody knows where it is. And Zane ended up getting voted off. And I was just, poor Zane. Did he even vote for Russell, or did he vote for himself? His backwoods plan did not work. WT hell is up with that. It was an epic fail. Let that be a lesson to you, following Survivor people. If you don't want to go home, don't say that you do. So, next week, Penner has some major freakout problems going on. He's running around like a crazy person looking for the idol. And Lisa's got problems of her own. She's having like a mental breakdown. She feels very alone. It sucks when nobody knows who you are. Maybe you should have been on Cheers. Alright, kids. Till next week. Much love.